Hi friends, it's Kat Bond with catbond.net. I'm not even going to edit that out because it's just funny. Catbond.net with a C. Thanks for joining me today, and I want to share some really exciting news with you guys. I want to share with you some sources of protein that you can get from plants. If you're trying to reduce the amount of meat consumption that you're eating, or you're just trying to get healthier, or you're trying to eat more plants in your diet, this will be a great video for you. So I get this asked a lot. What do I eat for my protein? If you're not eating a lot of meat or any meat at all, what are you eating for protein? So I've got some really great protein sources for you guys today that I'm going to share with you. They're very easily incorporated into your diet. Some of them have more protein than you would probably expect, and you're going to find that you can easily get your protein needs when you start eating less meat. So let's talk about this first. Let's talk about actual protein needs, because most Americans are eating too much protein. You're probably getting more protein than you really even need. And if you look at the healthiest countries or areas in the world, most of them are not eating a ton of protein. They're getting their protein from plants, and they're actually getting more carbohydrates from their plants. So the amount of protein that you need is 0.36 grams. I have this written down so I don't make it wrong. 0.36 grams of protein per pound. So what you want to do is you want to take your weight, multiply that times 0.36, and that is your amount of protein needs for sedentary. Now, if you're exercising, you want to bump that up a little bit. If you're trying to gain muscle, bump that up a little bit. But you don't need to be eating excess amounts of protein unless you're truly bodybuilding, which I don't think most of us are. Most of us just want to be healthier, want to build more lean muscle mass, or lose weight. So 0.36 grams per pound. So if you take the average, so first for an example, 150 pound woman would be 54 grams of protein per day. That's not a lot. Most of us are getting 100 and beyond in that, or they're getting 80 and above. You don't need that much protein. So a lot of us are eating the meat, and we're actually getting more protein than we really even need. So that's a great awareness tip for you. Take your weight, multiply it times 0.36. It may be different for women and men. I'll have to post that on here. But that's roughly what it is. And then that's the amount of protein needs that your body really needs to, to thrive and be okay. So let's take the first thing that I have for you guys. Okay, the first thing is soybeans / tofu. I like to consume soybeans in the form of edamame or tofu. Now, don't be afraid of tofu. They are phytoestrogens in tofu, which is what a lot of the controversy has been about, is the estrogen, but it's a plant estrogen. Phytoestrogens are actually protective for your health. You may want to do a little more research on that. I don't want to get into all of that right here, but phytoestrogens are actually really good for you. So don't be afraid of the tofu. Just make sure you're buying organic, fermented if you can find it, but the big thing is non-GMO verified. You don't want genetically modified soybeans. One of my favorite brands is, I think it's called Wildwood. I'll have to double check on that, but it starts with a wild. You can find it at Whole Foods. They even carry it like at Kroger, Sprouts, Tom Thumb, places like that. Just look for the non-GMO verified symbol on that. So soybeans in the form of edamame or tofu. You can get 10 to 19 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces of tofu. That's more than an egg. So if you're used to eating eggs for breakfast, try eating like a tofu scramble. I have a 3-week plant-based meal plan on my website that you can snag. And it's great for busy moms. It's great for beginners. It has a tofu scramble recipe on there that I make a big batch out of the 16 ounces of tofu that you buy at the store. And I eat it pretty much 3 days a week, every morning. And then I switch it up with some oatmeal in the mornings. So you can get that plant-based meal plan if you want to try that for beginners on my website. So that's a complete protein. Soy is a complete protein. Really great way. You've already gotten possibly, a third of your protein right there just in a tofu. Okay, the next thing is lentils. What I love about lentils is that they're super easy. You don't have to pre-soak lentils as a bean. You can just cook them right out of the bag, or if you buy them in the bulk section. I love red or orange, or the orange colored lentils. You can get the brown lentils as well. Lentils have tons of fiber. They are great for gut health. They're easy. So you get 18 grams of protein per cup of cooked lentils. That's a lot too. So let's say you're doing a tofu scramble, you're doing some lentil soup for dinner, and then something else for lunch, a salad or something like that. You're getting a lot of protein just in that. That's about 40 grams of protein. So think about that. That's a lot. You're already meeting some of your goals with just lentils and the tofu scramble. So 18 grams of protein per cup cooked. And lentils also promote a slow digestion. So they're not going to spike that blood sugar. Most beans don't. But the carbohydrates in lentils promote slow digestion, and the fiber in them actually feeds the good bacteria in your gut. So you're feeding good, starchy, fibrous beans and vegetables feed the good bacteria in your gut. So if you're looking for gut health, eat lots of fiber. Lentils help there, and starchy vegetables. Those are prebiotics and probiotics. Okay, the next thing I want to talk to you guys about, you may have never heard of this. It's called nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is it's yeast that is not active anymore. It's lost. Like when you put yeast in bread, it makes the bread rise. So it's not that kind of yeast. It's yeast, but it's not active yeast anymore. It's nutritional yeast. Some people use it for cheesy flavor. It can have kind of a Parmesan-y kind of type taste to it. Another complete protein. And get this, nutritional yeast has 14 grams of protein per ounce. Think about how small an ounce is. You could put an ounce of nutritional yeast on your salad. Lots of people use it in quiches. If you're eating eggs, you can make quiches with no cheese and cream. You can use coconut milks, nut milks. Nutritional yeast can be put on lots of things. It can be put on Caesar salads that are made with nut milks as well. I'm going to have a recipe for you on a kale Caesar salad as well in the 3-week meal plan. So you guys are getting a lot of the foods that I eat and I talk about in this video in that meal plan. So 14 grams of protein in 1 ounce of nutritional yeast. Let me show you what it looks like, because I have some right here in my kitchen. Here it is. Okay, so this is what nutritional yeast looks like. It's kind of hard to see that, but I'll put my hand behind it to block the sun. I can't, it's hard to see that. But it's kind of like an orangey, get real close, you can kind of see that. They're like little flakes. You can get them at the store. Go in the bulk section, or you can find them in the spice section. Okay, the last 2 things I want to talk about are hemp seeds and chia seeds. These are wonderful things to add to salads. You can add them to oatmeal. I put hemp seeds and chia seeds in my oatmeal all the time. 1 tablespoon, bam, gets a lot of protein. Oatmeal itself has a lot of protein, but that's not on our list today. Hemp seeds contain 10 grams of another complete protein per ounce. So 1 tablespoon, you're getting lots of protein in there with hemp seeds. Hemp seeds, you can make hemp seeds into a milk. You can just combine hemp seeds with water and make a hemp seed milk for your protein shakes. So you can put hemp seeds in protein shakes. You can put them in oatmeal. You can top them on top of salads. Very versatile, very easy to get that protein in there. 10 grams per ounce. They also are high in omega-3s and 6 fatty acids. Most of us have a lot of 6s. We're not getting enough 3. So they're very high in omega-3s and 6 fatty acids. Okay, chia seeds is the last one for you guys. 6 grams of protein per 1.25 ounces. Again, chia seeds can be topped the same thing as hemp seeds. They are gelatinous, so what that means is when you put them in water, they will expand. I like to make a good chia seed pudding. That's also going to be in the 3-week meal plan. And it's probably not till week 2 or week 3. Because I want to get you guys customized to just really keeping it simple, introducing you to foods you probably already know. You just have to consume them. There's a lot of make it once, eat all week kind of meals in the first week, because I want it to be very, very simple for you. Busy moms, beginners, all that kind of stuff. And Chia seeds with the 6 grams of protein is a little less than hemp and a little less than flax seeds, but they are also great additions to your plant-based lifestyle. All right, I hope that was helpful for you guys. Leave me a comment, let me know. I would love for you guys to get that beginner's guide and get some really great additional information from all of this, and just start living that more plant-based lifestyle. It really will make you feel better. It's the root to all disease and to all cancer and to everything that's going on in our culture today. And hope you guys have a fantastic day. Bye.